What is up, guys? It is Amina Lee, and it is time to discuss this All American Season 4 finale because not only was it crazy, a lot happened. Okay, so we're going to talk about this All American Season 4 finale. I'm going to analyze some of the characters a little bit in between, and I'm also going to give you guys my theories about Season 5. So, while you guys are at it, what is up? My name is Amina Lee, and in order to join a legendary squad, all you got to do is subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and of course, let me know your thoughts about this video below in the comments. Not only does this help my YouTube channel, but I love to interact with you guys and make sure you guys are always reading my community posts on YouTube. But let's get it, and let's stop with these boring old introductions. Everybody's damn near stressed. So Wade pretty much had the cops, I think it was the FBI, literally invade the vacation house. Like, Wade gives no Fs. I just want to say that. It's like he's a villain, but I love him. You know how sometimes you have to love the villains? It's like you keep the show so juicy. Just love your character. Honestly, hope he's on season 5. But anyways, so everybody's on, their knees and toes, anxious as hell and nervous because they're like, dang, like the police just like invaded, guns to their head. And thanks to Coop, they pretty much escape that situation because we know that Coop is pretty much with Miss Baker. She's working under her, and pretty much Coop has learned a lot on the legal side. And she was like, turn around now. You should not be doing that. Okay, so that happens. Olivia is mad too because we had to realize, if you guys didn't forget, Wade did a post about Olivia on a certain app and pretty much, talked bad about her. And Spencer confronted him about this, but Wade pretty much denied it. He had a kid take the fall for him. And pretty much, it's not like Spencer doesn't believe Olivia, but it's like he doesn't want to ruin his career and his friendship or just his relationship with his teammates as a whole because of Olivia again. And it's like, can you blame him? Because it's like, you have to think about it, guys, before I get back into the recap. Spencer has constantly pit himself after people. Like, he's pit people before him so many times, so many years. I remember he was going to literally ruin his high school career because he didn't want his teammates to take the fall for taking the trophy for his senior prank. I was like literally wanting to punch my screen. I was like, if this dude don't... Anyways, so when it comes to that, Spencer has always put people before him, and it really sucks. So it's like he's in this tight situation, and we're going to talk about the situation with Coach Garrett coming up, okay? Because honestly, that was crazy. But Olivia's mad because she knows that Wade is behind it. Coach Baker, of course, believes her. People believe Olivia, but it's like, girl, you was on the first time. Like, should we believe you, right? Anyways, so she's mad. That kind of puts a strain. Not kind of. It does put a strain between Olivia and Spencer because Olivia is mad at Spencer for not believing her. And then we do see that towards the end of the episode. They do talk about it after the team does win the championship game and the homecoming game, I believe. And pretty much Olivia's mad, but it's like I feel like Olivia has to realize that she can't be mad at Spencer because it's not only going to create a strain with them. You guys are so compatible. Oh my god, the chemistry between them, guys. Chef's kiss, right? But she has to realize that she has to be honest with Spencer. Like, you can't just, be mad at him. Like, tell him. Like, you just don't lash out at him, girl. But honestly, my theory for season 5, I do think that they're going to be good. But there's always going to be, trials and tribulations in a relationship. But they're going to be back together soon. And she did show it to his football game. No, dang well she wants to be in that court hugging and kissing him. That's tea, though. But anyways, so let's talk about Jordan. Jordan wanted to be QB. He did get his role as starting QB because we know that with Wade, he did get caught. He got caught, but he got cut off the loose thanks to the whole... I don't know, just Wade is just like the perfect villain. He got connections. He just got it all. Damn it. Hate to love him and his character. But anyways, Jordan gets, the starting QB role thanks to Coach Garrett. Now let's break that down a little bit. So Olivia and Coach Baker, her father, obviously, talked to Coach Garrett before the game, and Olivia tells Coach Garrett that, Wade has a history of being pretty messed up to people. He once bullied somebody so bad in high school, or just, I think it was high school or college years he did, that the kid literally almost, offed himself. Not even kidding, right? That was one. And Wade is just suspicious as hell sometimes, okay? but you just gotta love him. I just love evil characters. Love them. Anyways, back to the thing. So after this whole situation, Coach Garrett pretty much benches Wade. Jordan gets the role. He's happy. I feel like with Jordan, I feel like he's kind of caught in a high school thing. And when it comes to Spencer, Spencer has to learn that, people that you're playing with, like, they're just as good as you. Like, everybody's not going to be less talented. You're not going to be the best player. And I feel like Jordan had to learn that too. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to get the role. Like, you really have to work hard when you're D1. Like, you're literally Division 1 playing with the best of the best. And thankfully he got that role because I feel like he was going through that, like, identity crisis as an athlete. And I don't know what that is like. I would definitely love for an athlete to, like, talk about that with the identity crisis and transitioning into D1. Good video idea for someone out there, by the way. Okay? But he gets it. They win the championship game. But as far as him and Layla, they do confess their feelings for each other. Layla tries to deny it at first because respectfully, it's like, you know, respectfully, Jordan was a little about to become a whole daddy for Simone's son last year and wanted to marry her. And now he's caught up in feelings with Layla, which is super weird. But they confess their feelings for each other. They have their first kiss. Honestly, guys, I've been shipping them since season 1. You guys can find it in my theories as well. I've been wanting them to be together for so long. But I do feel like it is a little bit spotty for people not liking them because, 1, it will happen too fast. 2, Jordan last season was like so wrapped up with Simone. But then we do see that the writers wanted these two to be together because not only did Simone get her own show, she's attending another HBCU. And 3, she was emotionally cheating on Jordan with Damon, and I feel like that's, if you guys want to analyze All-American Homecoming, I can definitely do that. Let me know below. But besides that, I feel like Jordan's really cool, but he does injure himself because before the game, before they go back on the football field, Wade says some slick stuff about Olivia, and pretty much Jordan punches him, and this leads him to actually be injured for 6 to 8 weeks. This dude is always getting injured. It's like, what the hell? What does, oh my god. I was like punching my screen again. Like, him and Spencer just give me mad sometimes. It's like, damn. But as far as Asher, Asher is coaching. Well, he's on the coaching team for the other team. That's Spencer and you guys get it, okay? He's not the coach for Jordan and Spencer's teams. Your girl be kind of confused sometimes, okay? But pretty much it puts a huge strain on Spencer and Asher because Spencer finds on his, I think it was computer, Asher, like a couple episodes ago, like all this stuff about Spencer, like his weaknesses and his strengths. And I feel like I understand both sides because it's like, let's say you and your friend, you're both on like a basketball team and you guys are like NBA and you guys have to compete against each other. And it's like, respectfully, dude, if you don't know how to dribble, I'm going to make sure I'm going to get that ball away from you, okay? But I feel like Spencer has to realize that, but at the same time, with Spencer, with his mindset, so many people have betrayed him, so it's like, do I really trust you? But Asher, even though his team did not win, his ex-girlfriend's father, which is actually the coach on the team, pretty much mentors him because he's the head coach of the team. And pretty much, I'm super proud of Asher because I feel like he's been done dirty like this whole entire season and just the season before. I feel like he honestly should have been playing football. Then he got the whole heart condition thing messed him up. Super sad, but I'm super glad. I always think that Asher should have been a coach, and thanks to JJ. I feel like a lot of people don't give credit to JJ for that, so shout out to him. As far as JJ, I just feel like he's gone with the win. I really don't keep up with him because I feel like he needs more screen time. That is that. So let's talk about Patience and Coop really fast. So I feel like with Patience and Coop, they do not get back together, but we see in the middle of the episode, like, the feelings are still kind of there. But Coop at the end does shut everything down. She's like, I don't think we should get back together. And I feel like Patience got her hopes up. And I feel like what Patience has to realize is that they're not good together. So much happened. Literally, I think Coop is about to go to jail and Patience had to lie and all this stuff. Like, she has to realize that they're better apart. It's like when you have that one friendship or romantic relationship, you guys know that you're always going to have love for each other, but you guys can't work together because honestly, it's not going to be good for your future. Look at Coop. She's killing it right now. Miss Baker, she put her in a great position. She knows so much about law. Like, who would have expected Rap and Coop 2 seasons ago to be a whole future lawyer or somebody like, damn, this good in law. Coop spitting, reading the law litigation books. Okay, I took law class, guys, this semester. Never again. So respect to Coop. Respect. As far as Patience, I do want her to focus on her singing career, girl. Like, just focus on that. And as far as Layla, let's talk Layla. We see that Layla is so much happier now. She confesses her feelings for Jordan. They kiss, cutie pies. But towards the end, we see that she's talking to her dad, and her dad wants to retire. And I love the relationship getting back together. It's bonding. Layla said, like, I want my space. And he let it be. So respect to him as a dad for that. But at the same time, she wasn't living on her own. She was living with, Olivia, all that other stuff, right? So this is so funny to me. So Layla thinks that the conversation with her dad, she pretty much believes that he wants to work with Layla again. If you guys don't know, I think it's like the Keating music label, and in this music label, it's a super powerful music label. And we know that, you know, our girl used to have feelings for Clay, but Clay kind of fell more deep for, Layla than I guess he would have expected. So now we know that when Layla was on her healing process, she gave letters to people, he ripped it up. So in the talk, he revealed that he's gonna not, instead merge the independent indie thing that Layla is doing with his music label, which is the Kitty music label. Instead, he's pretty much going to give it to Clay. Now, this is crazy because I feel like Clay is definitely going to be another villain, which is, whoo, I would have expected it, but not really. I was like, my mouth was wide open. I wish I would have recorded it. I was like, what the hell is happening? Like, dang. I was like, what? He walks in the door, and I remembered a couple episodes ago, like, he literally ripped, like, Layla's letter up. So I was like, damn, girl. You got betrayed like that. And pretty much it's like Layla, she's on this healing process. And I understand, like, her dad's point of view. Like, oh, my daughter's killing it on her own point. But it's like, why wouldn't you give the record label and hand it down to your daughter? Anyways, that's my point of view. But let's get into the ending of the season 4 finale, which pretty much was crazy. So Olivia is writing this article, was writing the article about Wade, and pretty much, like I said before, this put a huge strain on her and Spencer's relationship. She decided to pretty much end it because she realized that Wade was evil. He was going to get his way to not get the information released about his character. Now, we see towards the end that Wade and Olivia actually talk after the football game, and we see that Wade says that he is not going to go down by himself. He says that him and Coach Garrett, if it's going to be him, Coach Garrett has to go down too. He says that Coach Garrett has done some dirty stuff, and pretty much he is inciting and pretty much saying that he is going to help Olivia. Now, I feel like there's so much more that Olivia doesn't realize because teaming up with Wade, he's already had the FBI literally raid their house. So it's like she has to be definitely very, very careful with Wade. But at the same time, this is going to help Olivia career-wise with her journalism career. And with Olivia's mentor, aka her boss, she definitely got mad at Olivia, I think, the episode before the season finale, because it's like she was willing to not write the article about Wade, thanks to Spencer. You know what I mean? And that really got her mad, respectfully, because it's like Olivia has so much potential, but now Olivia's like, as my career, I'm going to have to do this. So Olivia tells Spencer this, and pretty much this puts Spencer at a tight hold, because it's like after they won the game, Coach Garrett pretty much hugs like Jordan, and Spencer is like, these two are like, the future of this school, like they're killing it. And we see like towards the beginning of the season, Spencer struggled. He couldn't even have a connection with Coach Garrett. Everything was about Wade being number one. Wade literally had Jordan holding his bags, looking stupid. Okay, sorry. So he couldn't even have that connection with Coach Garrett. And now it's like they won. He gets to have that. But at the same time, Olivia is going to write this article about Coach Garrett and Wade. So it's really a lot. Now, as far as theories, let's get into it. My theory about Spencer, I feel like he's definitely going to grow. As you guys know, this is loosely based off a true story. The whole entire All American franchise is actually based on an NFL player, so definitely Spencer is going to go to the NFL. I hope I said the NFL, not the NBA. That'd be really embarrassing. But um, he is definitely going to go to the NFL, but of course, there's still going to be a lot of problems with it. I just wish that All American will stop giving these kids so many issues. Like, yes, college students go through it, but they're going through like crises that like people I know older than them don't even go through. I'm like, damn, like, shoot, y'all gotta go through all that. Y'all need some therapy. As far as Prince and Olivia, I feel like the relationship is gonna be really good, but their relationship is like couples go through it. It's not perfect. So I honestly think they're gonna stick together. I know they try to implement the whole like new girl kind of coming in, but that wasn't gonna work out. People were like, if you don't sit your butt down. Anyways, Jordan, with his injury, I definitely think he's gonna heal, but it's definitely like giving some, what was it, like season 4, season 3, where like Jordan literally had Spencer like trade him with his injury. So he's probably gonna have Layla do that with him or something, but I feel like he's gonna be all good. I feel like him and Layla are going to be together, but I feel like it's definitely gonna take some time because Layla's like, like, I don't want to rush into it. And then pretty much, that Jordan does tell Layla, like, I'm going to wait for you. So that is really cute. I just feel like it was rushed too much, but I feel like people would like them more if it wasn't too rushed, and maybe their relationship would blossom more in season 5 instead of season 4. You know what I mean? As far as Layla, and the whole Clay thing, damn. That was just messed up with her dad. I was like, I really don't even know what to predict about that. Honestly, I do see Layla blossoming in her music career, which she already has. But dang, I feel like Clay's definitely gonna be up to some stuff that is not good, guys. As far as Coop and Patience, I feel like Patience is definitely going to focus more on her music career. Coop is definitely gonna blossom in her field of work, but I feel like Patience might still have a little grudge about that. Do I see them getting back together? No, but if they do, that is good for them. As far as Simone, like I said, if you guys want, I will do an individual video about All American Homecoming. I feel like it's not talked about enough, which is very weird to me, but the show will be on Netflix soon with All American Season 4 as a whole. As far as Olivia, I feel like she has to be careful with the Wade and the Coach Garrett situation because Wade was a really one problem. Coach Garrett had no problem benching him. But when it comes to these coaches, they're not going to want to go down so easy because not only do they have a good salary, they got some good people and connections behind them. So I feel like she definitely has to be careful, but this is definitely going to help blossom her journalism career as a whole. Coach Baker, I feel like he definitely is very jealous that he's not the coach for Jordan and Spencer anymore because his wife does, call him out for that as well in the finale. I forgot to add. So I feel like he might want to become a coach again. I don't know. I was getting those type of vibes. Let me know because I feel like these theories are just like hypotheses. They're not real, of course. So let me know your thoughts. As far as JJ, I feel like he's gonna continue with the influencer thing. I really wish they would give him like much more of a storyline. Like they explained his background this season, but they never really like continued with it, which is like pretty saddening. Um, who else do we got? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I forgot to add. Spencer's mom is literally engaged. Why am I forgetting this? Why am I like this? Yes, guys. So, Spencer and Dylan's mom is literally engaged. She's engaged. She's going to be moving to another state with her lovely fiance, who is actually the ex-principal of, Crenshaw. That's so cool. I've always shown this. They're so cute. I'm like, oh my god, yes. I forgot to add that. I don't know why I forgot that. But that is it for today's YouTube video. Let me know what you guys thought about this. Let me know your theories below. Excuse the last minute forgetting about that fiance engagement situation. But let me know your theories. Let me know if you disagree. Let me know if you agree because All American has been a lot. And as far as season 5, guys, it did get renewed. I'm not sure if I added that. Probably forgot to. But they're saying that it's definitely going to be released either late 2022, but definitely early 2023. I read in some articles because that this season actually could have ended a lot much earlier, but of course, due to C19, the filming got messed up a lot. Daniel did do some posts about that, the one who portrays Spencer on the show, about how that messed up a lot of the episodes and people, filming. Because if you guys know, on set, one person gets C-19, the whole thing gets messed up, right? But that is it for today's YouTube video.